With a video. This is gonna be a light skin, dark skin video, and I want to observe the women for a second. And I got many clips of this, but we're going to talk about who influenced these light skinned women and people, these women, period, to hate on light skinned men and basically try to marginalize them as much as possible. Most of these light skinned women are weak minded, and this is not all you light skinned sisters, because I know some light skinned women who are not like this. But you have to understand where these agendas are coming from. They're coming from dark-skinned men and women. And this is a side that nobody talks about, is dark-skinned women. Dark-skinned women influence light-skinned women to view light-skinned men as effeminate, frail, and weak. It's not just dark-skinned men. All right? You guys have to understand this. And you have to understand these dynamics. That's why I made videos of talking about I don't trust light-skinned women who hang around dark-skinned people. I just don't. I don't trust light-skinned women who hang around dark-skinned women. Usually they're the ones in these groups getting punked out. They have to do the most to fit in, and they would throw any light-skinned dude under the bus in order to fit in sometimes. And this is what it is. But usually the times, you can tell she's mixed, probably, the one on the far left. But let's see how these black women talk about you light-skinned guys. And she's pretty much trying to encourage light-skinned women to talk to you guys this way, basically. Let's see what they say.
Light skinned guys, and why?
Why? I think why is OD.
I like start down here. Go ahead. You first.
I give me a calm little dark skin.
Shit.
Yeah, chocolate.
She don't look confident saying that. She look like she's just trying to fit in, and she don't look really confident saying that. And this is a HBCU where light skinned people are probably outnumbered, so she has to fit in. Like, she can't imagine if she would have said she like light skinned dudes. How would they really respond to that? You know, and you're really going to see too many light skinned people in general, especially light skinned women who are going to be strong enough to say that. To stand, who, you know, it's going to be rare that you see that, even with light skinned dudes. It's not just light skinned women. I got a video coming for y'all too. But let's see what these black girls say. Let's see how they go in on light skinned dudes.
To like chocolate, not no light skin, none of that.
Okay. Shit.
I feel like in the middle is just right.
So brown.
Yeah.
And of course they got the wannabe nigga white boy behind them.
I like dark skin.
Dark skin.
Dark skin.
Yeah, so I need someone to match my
complexion. Okay.
Yeah.
And these black guys already know what they're going to say. They're just doing this to try to rub it in y'all light skinned dudes' face. They know that black women are envious and hateful towards light skinned dudes for some odd reason. They feel inferior standing next to us, so they gotta attack us. But they know what they're gonna say already, and he's gonna ask them why to kind of like probably rub it in. But let's keep going.
Why is that? Why y'all like dark skinned guys? Why is that?
I mean, I like light skins, but
I do not like light skins.
Yeah,
they are too feminine for me. So.
You heard that? So that's where it's coming from. It's coming from dark skinned women. I say it all the time when you see these light skinned girls talking about I don't date, like they trying to imitate black women and the energy that black women have. All right, black women know this is why they do it. All right, but it's a real thing. This is where these ideologies are coming from. They're coming from dark skinned people, especially dark skinned women as well. That's what an angle that you don't talk about. And they get around white women and try to influence them to view you a certain in the way that they're trying to paint you to be. And if these white women, these Asian women are simple-minded, they will fall for it. If they don't have an identity for themselves, they will fall for it.
Oh, the Jesus!
Sorry. Nah, it's cool.
It's cool. We got a lot of answers today. No, I have nothing against light skin. I just feel like
you see the mixed chick on the end, she's kind of like smirking. Like you could tell like she just has to go along to get along. And that's usually the dynamic. When you want to fit in with black people too much, it's just what it is. You're outnumbered. You're outgrouped.
I said some worse shit today.
You heard what he said? Somebody said some worse shit. Like, so the black community is very prejudiced towards light-skinned dudes. All right? These people have never had experience with light-skinned dudes, but they're just projecting their insecurities onto you.
So is he like more brown skin or dark? Like,
let's go to
that. But it's like a shiny type dark.
You like Instagrams out? Anything else? Only. I mean, shout your Instagrams out. Anything else? Social media? You good?
I can do mine.
Okay, that's good.
Margo, ITZMARGO.
Okay.
Now let's see what these hyenas say. Where are these ideologies coming from? This is back. This is before the pandemic.
Skin, I prefer dark skin only. I mean, why are you still light skinned in 2019? What?
I hear.
You see that? Who keeps attacking light skinned men, and who is making it a cool thing to constantly attack men? Is it these darkies, these hyenas, who keep talking about how they colors and they're victims? Why are you attacking these men who haven't done anything to you? Well, they get around non-black women, and they say it in public to make it a trend to do it. All right, and it has to be addressed.
Are you ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've been rolling. I got the tea already.
I like my man black and chocolate. That's it.
The darker the berry,
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The darker the berry, the sweeter.
Light skinned niggas is bitches. Period.
Oh my God. The tea.
Sorry.
It's like dark skinned men.
They're men.
You should have to pander to dark skinned men, even if it's fake. They have to do it. They have to uplift them and all this other stuff. And you see how they always trying to promote dark skin supremacy. Dark skinned people at the top, and they want light skinned people to be at the bottom of their group.
Dark skinned men, light skinned boys. That's it. Period.
I like.
Also, in my last video, somebody pointed that out. I'm sorry to keep pausing. They talked about how these dark skinned men on these sports. I did the video with Steph Curry in a thumbnail a couple days ago, and he talked about how in that video these dark skinned dudes kept calling Steph Curry boy and little, which I got a whole video coming on that.
Her, man. She's savage as hell.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Don't.
So what do you got? Like a guys and bitches that get you noticed?
No.
Now, the light skinned women who are strong minded, they usually respond like this. You know, this has been my experience with light skinned women. A lot of people say they have bad, and that could just be me though. Me just being attractive, and I don't. That could just be me. But you do have some strong minded light skinned women out here who are not followers, and it's usually the ones who try to associate themselves with lower class Negroes who bash light skinned men, because that comes from the lower class of Black Americans, dark skinned Black Americans specifically. But let's see what these people say.
Perspective, what they prefer, light skin or dark skin guys.
You guys want to answer first? No, you don't. To be honest, I feel like it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. If you look good, you look good.
Okay.
Period.
What if
Period.
people look good?
Personality.
What about personality, dude?
Personality is all that matters. Oh, because
light.
light-skinned guys be bougie sometimes, but it's a different story.
So do that go into like?
I don't think light skinned dudes are bougie. I think light skinned dudes know there's a lot of people who hate on them, so they just be careful with who they associate with. Like, that's all it really boils down to. As a light skinned guy, people are going to put you in fucked up positions, so you have to be, especially if you grow up around these savages, you have to be very wary of this. Like, you have to notice stuff like this. But you do have light skinned women out here. Like, I've noticed this about light skinned women. I know plenty of light skinned women that I've approached, and they be shocked when a light skinned dude approaches them. They be happy. I've seen some who wasn't going for it. It just depends on who you're talking to, really. All right, but they getting a lot of this mentality from degenerate dark skinned Negroes. I'm telling you, that's where it's coming from.
Are you the brown skin guys or?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter. That's the answer. Final answer.
Final answer.
I'm gonna
Final
lock that
answer.
in. I'm gonna lock that in. It don't matter.
Like that in? Alright, that's what we got. It doesn't matter, know what I'm saying? But don't be personality counts, right?
Personality
You like funny guys, cool guys, what type of vibes?
Funny guys, I feel like.
Funny guys, yeah.
If you can make a woman laugh, you are pretty much in their drawers already. You know, you can entertain them. They pretty much in there. Like swimwear.
I like her, yo. I'm dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so true.
Alright, I say dark skin too.
Dark skin.
Yeah, I say brown skin, dark skin.
Brown skin, dark skin? Okay, why is that?
I just think they're cute.
Cute.
I don't know. The way, you know,
They
the sun
move
just
different.
The sunshine.
Girl, this is the best week I've had. Best week I've had.
I wonder if you know
Eyes
that
on
some
them.
light skins.
And then they got some real good teeth. That's just
They do.
like,
Now they got that brown eyes, those green eyes.
Now, imagine if we was going to detail why we prefer light skinned people. I guarantee you'd be the same people crying and being about colorism. But let's keep going.
This is a wrap, right?
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
I like the nice size.
Okay.
Light skin guys are cool too, but it's just
Okay.
Like they like soft. They think.
See, notice how it's mostly black women who are saying it's degenerate black women who keep pushing this agenda. It's dark-skinned men and women. They have an agenda.
Putting on
It's gonna be the
blast.
hood
Light
rats.
skins, and I'm like, I see a little. They have that reputation.
Okay.
That's crazy because some girl said that earlier. It was like
No, we do not have that representation. Your buck-broken Negro son has that reputation of being conquered and being soft and getting punked around. Not us.
type bougie a little bit.
they are a little bougie. They be
all that.
feeling themselves too much.
You know,
And
they
it's
do the
like,
light skin thing. It's like,
So like, why is that your business? Like, let us be light skinned in peace. Like, that doesn't give you the right to speak down to light skinned men just because you perceive them to be bougie.
in a face. Please sit down, sir.
Sit down, sir. Now, is he brown skin or dark skin?
Who me? I'm brown skin or dark skin?
That's the T, folks.
Yeah, you can say you have a preference. And
Yeah, I
why?
have a preference.
Why don't you have a preference?
Because if you look good, then you look good, and if you treat me right, then you treat me right, and that's all. Period.
That's the T.
Yeah, that's the T, folks.
That's
Yeah, I
the
feel like all of that.
T.
But we hear the theory of light skinned guys act bougie.
Yeah, we've
Don't
gotten that a
say it.
lot.
Dark skin guys act bougie too. They act bougie, especially on this campus, because they know.
What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck is that?
They know there's girls out here that's like dark skins with a beard and eyes, so they want to
who's
act
winning
like.
right now. Would you consider
I told you, and that's why they really don't have a preference, probably. But still, like, that's what the goal was the whole entire time. They know that these dudes get their ass kissed for being dark for some reason. All right, but they have to walk around talking about how light skinned dudes are this, that, and the third. Like, shut up. Like,
who winning?
Dark skins is winning. I'm not gonna lie. Right now.
I mean, that's what black women like. I mean, light skinned dudes ain't thinking about black women for real. Let's be real, especially mixed ones. They're not thinking about black women. Dark skinned men are not winning. They just have to gaslight light skinned dudes and think that light skinned dudes are losing something. Like, we look the best, we're the most athletic, we're the face of all music and sports. Like, they just gotta push these agendas.
Brown skins too. Okay, brown. Okay.
Hey, y'all fun actually both guys.
I prefer. I don't know both though. Like just know, yeah.
Why is it like both? Is it the mindset of this the fluctuate between both guys, or like
It's a
25 and the dark skin guy at 18? Is it a difference there? Obviously maturity, but some guys grow up in different areas. So what you think?
18 is clipped. Period. I guess maturity level is like, you know,
character, like you know.
I prefer dark skin.
Dark skin?
Actually, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
I prefer. I don't know both though. Like
Both?
just know, yeah.
Why is it like both? Is it the mindset of the function?
I need wrong with. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're at the start of brown and you're at like the end of brown.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's acceptable. I appreciate it.
What would you do if a white boy slid in y'all DMs? I need to know the tea.
All right. He gotta be urbanized.
Urbanized.
He gotta be urbanized. He gotta be tatted up and
He gotta be like
urbanized, tatted up and
So like a buff action Bronson.
No, it gotta be like a Channing Tatum.
No, like a Justin Bieber.
So like a
He just said Justin. Channing Tatum.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Guy chance. It don't matter.
What do you
Okay.
prefer?
Okay. Yeah, you look like you made to her and shit.
We twins.
Oh shit.
Identical.
Yeah. Have any preference? If you look good, you look good. And that's it.
What about you said look good, but what about the mindset?
I mean, you. For me, I feel like I already did the light skin thing. Like I'm currently in a relationship, and he's light skinned, but like I think if that relationship ended, not that I wanted to, but if it did, I think I would go the dark skin route. I never been that way, so.
You a dark skin, never on no back, honestly. I'm not dark skinned.
You see how dark skinned men are always constantly promoting themselves to women, and dark skinned women are promoting them with that as well. All right, so you gotta notice that as well. We're gonna go through all this stuff, and you get it. What I'm saying.
Consider dark skin or brown skin? Between dark skin and light skin.
be honest, I really don't have a preference.
It's usually the hood rats who are saying this, and the hood rats are trying to spread this. And the people who look up to these hood rats are pretty much trying to emulate what they say, and they're trying to spread it to non-black people. That's basically what's going on. And it was light-skinned women, or lighter women, I should say, in this video who was saying that, who had a lot of self-hate. And it wasn't really even light-skinned women, it was like medium brown women. But a lot of these light-skinned girls, they go to these HBCUs and they're not being taught light-skinned history. They're not being taught anything positive about being light-skinned. So when they go around these dark skins are lying to them about history, and they're getting punked out, and they feel out of place, so they develop a lot of this self-hatred for being light-skinned. So that's why they be like, I don't want anybody my color or even lighter. But I want to show something else. Now, I'm right where I want to be at. All right, this is the campus at LSU, and they're talking about light-skinned dudes, or what makes a dude sassy. And notice who disses you guys. And it's always the ones who wants to fit in with the lower class or the hood rats. And even look at these girls. These girls, especially the black girls, they look very demonic. Like, look at them. They're like Tasmanian devils. Look at them.
The question is, what makes a man sassy?
Sassy? What makes a guy sassy if he has a more of a reaction than me? Like, why are you more upset than I am, bitch? Like, are you the fucking girl? Like, come on, bitch.
And that's what, she looks demonic as hell. But these women are trolls. They literally say something to get attention from men and try to start stuff. And then when a man responds, they'll sit there and act like they didn't do nothing. Women, they be trolling like that.
Hey, we got this a lot, dude. That's crazy, though.
Like, why you make a nigga sassy? Light skin, just period. If you're light skin,
You see how the light-skinned chick threw you under the bus to be accepted by who? By degenerate, dark-skinned Negroes. Notice the common theme here. All right. The ones who want to be accepted by degenerate Negroes constantly say this. And where she's getting this from, she's getting this from these degenerate, dark-skinned Negroes. That's where she's getting it from. And she wants to fit in when she's over-infatuated with them. You see how she's going overboard to fit in with them? Like, I'm gonna show something else.
I ain't even trying to be funny, but I ain't know light skinned dudes was like smart like this.
That is
they just be on one. When you see them on the podcast, the light skinned pretty boys be straight up tripping. They be overly emotional. I'm super impressed, and I am learning something today. That is
the fact that we got rare form terror tonight. I'm loving this shit.
I love this version of terror.
I'm shook.
They really think we Drake out here, my nigga. That's
Esther says how much.
There's nothing wrong with being Drake. Don't be listen to these bug outs. Even though Drake's a bug out himself, but you get what I'm trying to say.